The 49ers look to continue their undefeated streak as they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who come in 2-1. This, of course, brought to you by FanDuel, and Eddie Pinheiro kicks it off. Going to be returned for the Jaguars. Oh, great spin move. He's going to be out near the 30-yard line, and that's where Trevor Lawrence and this Jaguars offense will take over. Trevor Lawrence completing passes at 55.8% right now. Going to give it to Travis Etienne. Etienne looking for space. He finds nothing. Hit by Bryce Huff in the backfield. A loss of 3. Not the start the Jacksonville Jaguars were looking for. Running game has been pretty good this season, but the 49ers stout on play 1. Shotgun formation. Receivers each side. Lawrence getting some pressure. Now he escapes the pocket. He's got a lot of room. He's got the first down and more. And he's all the way across midfield as he slides down at the 41-yard line. A 35-yard gain for Trevor Lawrence. The 49ers couldn't keep him hemmed up, and Lawrence is able to find space, get into the secondary, and what a play that was. Jacksonville near field goal range, so the stop on first down, and then Trevor Lawrence takes it into his own hands. 2 tight ends on the field. Play action fake. Throws quickly out. It's going to be caught by Munt. He's going to pick up 2 yards. Brings up 2nd and 8. Empty formation for Trevor Lawrence. 49ers with 2 high safeties. Lawrence looking downfield. Now throws to the sideline. Going to be caught by Travis Hunter, the explosive young rookie. He picks up 4 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4 from the 35-yard line. Jaguars threatening to score on their opening drive. Shotgun. Plenty of time in the pocket for Lawrence. He throws it out to the sideline. It's caught. Brian Thomas Jr. makes the catch in front of De'Amar Lenore. He's out of bounds, but a first down for the Jaguars, and the drive continues. 1st and 10 from the 30. 2 tight end set. They're going to give it to the inside Etienne. He tries to bounce outside. He does get outside. He's down the sideline. He's going to be tackled by Jordan Elliott after a gain of 8. And the Jaguars nearing the red zone. They stay in their 2 tight end set. Up the middle, Etienne bounces outside. Kalia Davis and Renardo Green converge on the tackle. A gain of 1. So 3rd and 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is this 4-down territory early in this game? 11 personnel for Trevor Lawrence. 49ers simulating pressure. They fake it to Travis Hunter. Oh, Bryce Huff makes the hit on Lawrence. The ball comes out, and it's a loss of 3. Bryce Huff did not fall for the Travis Hunter fake, and he hits Trevor Lawrence, and the ball can't get to Etienne. Etienne able to get back on it. Well, what a big play for Bryce Huff, and the 49ers are going to force the Jacksonville Jaguars to kick an opening drive field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Jaguars cap off a really good drive with a field goal, but an explosive play by Bryce Huff prevents the Jaguars from getting a first down on a Travis Etienne carry. 49ers looking to get something going here as Isaac Guerrero gets the ball to the 26-yard line, and Brock Purdy returns for just his 2nd contest of the season, back in the starting lineup after 2 weeks off. 49ers starting 12 personnel. Jacksonville, 5 defensive linemen. Outside zone to the right. McCaffrey finds a little bit of space. He's going to pick up a gain of 3. So Jaguars really tough to run on. But their defense has been stingy. 49ers trying to get something going. Marcus Robinson in for the first time. He's in the bunch set down to the bottom. Purdy climbs the pocket. Now he throws. McCaffrey in space, and McCaffrey's got a first down. Javon Walker brings him down. But a first down for the 49ers at the 42-yard line. And there's Purdy with that improvisation, able to climb the pocket and find McCaffrey. 11 personnel for the 49ers. Play action fake. Gets it to Pearsall. Out in the flat. Pearsall is going to be tackled by Travis Hunter after a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 for the 49ers across midfield now at the 49-yard line. 22 personnel, heavy set. They run up the middle. McCaffrey's got a lot of space, and he's going to get all the way to the 32-yard line. Explosive run for Christian McCaffrey. 49ers lined up strong right and ran to the weak side. And right now they're finding some running room against this Jacksonville defense. McCaffrey motions out. They empty out the backfield. Purdy over the middle, and he's got Demarcus Robinson, his first catch of the season. He's going to be down to the 17-yard line. And you can see he just had a little bit of space. He's able to get upfield. Woolican with the tackle. That brings up 1st and 10 in the red zone. 49ers haven't been great in the red zone so far this season, under 50%. Toss play outside. Hughes leading the way. McCaffrey gets to the outside. Jordan Lewis knocks him out of bounds. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 from the 11-yard line. Jaguars lead the 49ers 3-0. 49ers in the red zone. Play action fake. Purdy looking, now scrambling, getting pressure up the middle. He gets hit. Barely gets rid of the football. Eric Armstead gets to his former teammate. Purdy lucky to get that ball thrown out of the end zone. 3rd and 5. McCaffrey motions out. Purdy looking. He throws over the middle. He's got McCaffrey, but he's going to be tackled short of the line to gain. Devin Lloyd makes a great play, and Kyle Shanahan elects to bring on Eddie Pinheiro and the field goal team. Pinheiro's kick is up and good. So the San Francisco 49ers stall in the red zone and are only able to tie this game up at 3. So the Jaguars defense gets it done when they absolutely have to. We've seen both defenses stiffen up when they have to. Good return on the play. Darrell Luter Jr. is going to bring him down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 25. 2 tight end set. ETN up the middle. He goes nowhere. D. Winters and Alfred Collins find him in the backfield. No gain on the play, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. So 2 defenses that gave up some yardage, but ultimately would not allow touchdowns. So field goals on the board for both teams right now. We go into the second quarter, 3-3. Jaguars got the ball, 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 11 personnel, 3 wide receivers on the field for Jacksonville. Quick throw out to ETN. Finds a little bit of space. Bernardo Green makes a tackle, a gain of 3. A little quick throw for Trevor Lawrence. It's 3rd and 7. Critical 3rd down here for the Jaguars. 49ers in the 2-eye safety look. Trying to get some pressure. And it's Yetur Gross-Matos that gets home for the sack, a loss of 5. Trevor Lawrence had nowhere to go. Gross-Matos on the inside, able to beat Macari, and he gets to Trevor Lawrence, and that's going to end the Jaguars' drive. They bring on the punt team. Guy Moore back to receive. Makes the catch at the 18-yard line. Finding a little bit of space. He's out past the 30. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Brock Purdy, the San Francisco 49ers, come out for their 2nd offensive series of the game. Brock showing some of the ability in the first drive. Can they continue? 21 personnel for the 49ers. Going to play action fake. Brock Purdy's got time in the pocket. Now he checks it down to McCaffrey. Always a good idea. McCaffrey's got 12 yards and a first down. 1st and 10 for the 49ers at the 43-yard line. 49ers go 11 personnel. Jaguars trying to get pressure over the middle. McCaffrey, he beats Devin Lloyd, and he's got space, but he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. McCaffrey is an absolute problem right now for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the passing game. Consecutive catches, 1 on a check down, and then 1 on the Texas route over the middle of the field. But he just got to step on Lloyd, and once he did, he's dangerous in space. So the 49ers are back in scoring range. 12 personnel for the 49ers. Fake inside to McCaffrey. Throw over the middle. And it's going to be caught by Jake Tunges. What a catch. He had a Jaguar draped all over his back. Still able to get to completion and a first down, and the 49ers are in the red zone for a second consecutive drive. 21 personnel up the middle to McCaffrey. He breaks to the right. He's going to find a little bit of space. The pickup of 6. Right now, the 49ers offense kind of having their way with this Jacksonville defense, and the defense get a critical stop. 12 personnel, 2 tight ends on the field. Tungus goes in motion. Now he returns back. They give it to McCaffrey up the middle. Big block by Connor Kobe. Springs McCaffrey for the first down. First and goal from the 6. Here's that running game the 49ers have been trying to get going over the first 3 weeks. 12 personnel for the 49ers. DeMarcus Robinson down to the bottom. And Purdy finds Robinson. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Welcome back, D-Rob. Comes back from the suspension, and he gets it going with the 49ers' first touchdown of the game. And how about that? I mean, he just found the opening in the zone, sat down, Purdy found him, and DeMarcus Robinson finds the end zone, and it's exactly what the 49ers needed, a red zone touchdown. They've been hard to come by. But Pinheiro extra point will extend this to 7. The kick is up, and it is good. And the San Francisco 49ers go 6 plays, 69 yards in just over 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And now they lead the Jacksonville Jaguars by 7. Washington on the return. He's going to go nowhere. He's down to the 25-yard line. So Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars offense stalled out, giving up a huge sack. Empty backfield for Trevor Lawrence. Looking down the field, he throws it. He's got an open receiver up the seam, and it's Travis Hunter who makes the catch. They're near midfield. There's the explosive nature of the Jaguars receivers, and Hunter's is as explosive as it comes. Plenty of time here at the end of the second quarter. Jaguars still have all 3 timeouts, over 3.5 minutes left. Quick throw out. Going to be caught. Yami Brown, who was questionable for this game, makes the catch. A gain of 6. Second and 4. Jaguars know they got a really good chance to score here. All the timeouts, plenty of time. 2 tight ends on the field. Motion, fake it to Brian Thomas. And, Trevor Lawrence is going to be sacked. They had a play action going, and Mikael Williams actually overran Trevor Lawrence and was able to come back and get him. Lawrence not able to escape the 49ers rookie. You can see it here. I mean, look at this. Boom. Able to get back to Trevor Lawrence and get him. He overran it, but recovers. And the 49ers have been able to get to Trevor Lawrence today. Now it's 3rd and 13. Big loss. Lawrence got time in the pocket, getting some pressure now. He's going to escape to the left, looking down the field. He checks it down. Yami Brown makes the catch, but not enough for a first down. The 49ers defense gets a 3rd down stop right before the 2-minute warning. And here we are, 2-minute warning in San Francisco, with the San Francisco 49ers leading Jacksonville Jaguars 10-3. Jaguars to punt it away from midfield. Guy Moore back to return. Punt's going to go out of bounds. Not a great punt. Goes out at the 19-yard line. Brock Purdy so far very efficient and effective in this game. 8 of 9, 97 yards and a touchdown. See if he can do it again. 49ers do have 3 timeouts and a minute 56. Plenty of time to go down the field and get some points. Brock Purdy checks it down quickly. Underneath, it's going to be caught. Marcus Robinson for a gain of 5. 49ers not in a hurry here. Letting the clock run a little bit. Don't want to give the ball back to the Jaguars if you can't convert. Farrell goes in motion. Purdy getting some pressure. Trying to escape, and he goes down. Hines Allen with the sack. That is a loss of 7. Timeout for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they're looking to get the ball back. Good play on the outside. Purdy in the pocket, getting pressure up the middle. He's going to escape to the right. He's trying to throw it down the field. He lofts it up. A dangerous pass. Ball's incomplete, knocked away by the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the 49ers are going to be forced to punt. So that was a dangerous pass from Brock Purdy. Thomas Morstead with the punt. Washington goes inside, finds some space, gets down to the 40-yard line. So Jacksonville, with 2 timeouts and 1:07, has time to get into field goal range. 11 personnel, 3 receivers. 49ers go with a too-high safety look. They throw it underneath. Brian Thomas Jr. going to be tackled at the 47-yard line by Marquis Siegel. Timeout, Jacksonville. They have 1 remaining. 2nd and 3 at the 47. Minute 1. Still plenty of time. Need about 18 yards to get into field goal range. Quick throw over the middle. First down catch made by De'Ami Brown. De'Amaro Lenore brings him down, but the Jaguars are in business now across midfield. 40 seconds left in the first half. Blitz coming. It's picked up. Ball goes incomplete. Intended for Travis Hunter. 2nd and 10 for the Jaguars. Lawrence looks, throws. He's got De'Ami Brown again, and Brown tries to get out of bounds. He does not. But what a big tackle along the sideline for the 49ers. And the Jaguars are forced to use their final timeout. They still have 30 seconds. They can still use the middle of the field if they want. 2 tight ends on the field. Trevor Lawrence looking, escaping, now throwing, and he's got Brenton Strange. And Strange is down to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come up looking like they're going to run a play. They should probably just spike this and kick the field goal. They're going to run out of time. This is going to be the final play of the half. He checks it down to Brian Thomas, and the Niners make the tackle. D. Winters makes the tackle, and what a missed opportunity. Got to say, Madden here at the end of the first half. So the 49ers go into the locker room up 10-3, and they're going to receive the second half kickoff. And of course, if you were going to bet with FanDuel. Right now, the San Francisco 49ers are a 3.5-point favorite over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the over-under on this game is 46.5. If you think about betting, there's lots of good player props. Check it out with FanDuel. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Play action fake to McCaffrey. Looking down the field, escapes to the left, throws, and he's got Demarcus Robinson along the sideline, but he can't get both feet in. A good attempt by Brock Purdy and D-Rob, but unable to execute. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey motions out. Jacksonville brings 4. Purdy getting some pressure up the middle. He throws to the outside and is caught by Kendrick Bourne. First catch of the day. Big play. 49ers, Brock Purdy hooks up with Kendrick Bourne for the first time. 21 personnel, outside zone play. McCaffrey trying to get to the edge, and he can't get there. Great play by Jacksonville. A gain of 1. So the Jaguars defense trying to prevent the 49ers from getting into scoring position. 49ers spread out the Jaguars. Empty formation. Purdy climbs the pocket. Now he throws down the field. Dangerous pass, but it's caught by, it's incomplete. Bourne unable to bring it in. But Brock Purdy putting some interesting passes out there. Bourne goes in motion. Jordan Lewis goes with him. Purdy can't find anyone. Now he goes deep down the field. He's looking for Bourne in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Kendrick Bourne goes up over Jordan Lewis and makes the catch. Look at Brock Purdy. Can't really step all the way into this. Getting pressure up the middle. And he takes a shot on single coverage. And Kendrick Bourne comes down with it. It looks like he got both feet in. And the 49ers have struggled in the red zone. So Brock Purdy said, we're just going to score from way deeper. And Kendrick Bourne makes his presence felt. And the 49ers take a 14-point lead on a 5-play, 68-yard drive. The big explosive to Kendrick Bourne down the field. And how about that hookup? Brock Purdy returns to the lineup, and in comes the explosive play. Eddie Pinheiro did kick the extra point through, so 49ers now getting a little bit of an opportunity. Bashil Tootin on the return, only going to get to the 24-yard line. So it's important for the Jaguars to answer back right now. They're definitely not out of this, but the offense has been a little bit stagnant. Trevor Lawrence takes off up the middle. He's got plenty of space. He slides down in front of Fred Warner at the 36-yard line. The same way the first half started, the second half started, with Trevor Lawrence getting a carry up the middle. The most important thing for Jacksonville is to have a successful drive that ends in points, especially a touchdown. Lots of time. Now he throws, he checks it down to Travis Etienne. Oh, he's going to get hit hard by Marquis Siegel after a gain of 6. 3 receivers on the field. 49ers just sitting in their too high shell. Trevor Lawrence escapes the pocket, gets it out to Brenton Strange, but Fred Warner all over it. No gain on the play. Empty formation. Jacksonville needs a first down in a big way. Free rusher coming up the middle. Throw nearly intercepted by Renardo Green. The 49ers brought pressure, and Trevor Lawrence took a big hit from Sam Okuwanu. And the ball was nearly intercepted. Renardo Green was all over that. And Jacksonville is going to be forced to punt. This one's a good punt, and it's going to go into the end zone. What looked like a good punt ends up being a bad situation for Jacksonville as the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense takes over 1st and 10 from the 20. Purdy in the shotgun. He's going to roll to the right. Throws it underneath to Pearsall. Pearsall makes the catch. Olokun makes the tackle at the 28-yard line. So a gain of 8 for Ricky Pearsall. 21 personnel, 2 running backs on the field. McCaffrey up the middle. He barrels into everybody, is able to get the first down. A gain of 4, and first down 49ers. Attitude run here in the second half. Jacksonville bringing a extra man to the line of scrimmage, 5-man front. 49ers in 11 personnel. McCaffrey motions out. 5-man pressure. Purdy escapes up the middle. He's going to slide down after a gain of 3. So the Jaguars made Purdy feel uncomfortable on that one, but he's able to escape. 21 personnel, pressure, look, 4-man pressure. He almost gets him. Now Eric Armstead does get him. The blueprint, Eric Armstead gets a big sack, and the 49ers lose a ton of yards on the play. 3rd and 17. Armstead still getting it done in the NFL. And you can see Purdy tried to get outside the pocket, but Armstead came around and was waiting for him and got his former quarterback to the ground. I'm sure that one felt good for Armstead returning to Santa Clara for the first time. 11 personnel, Purdy in the shotgun. Gonna throw a screen pass to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets around the outside. He's got some space, but he's gonna be tackled short of the sticks. A good play for the Jaguars. McCaffrey gets some, but can't get it all, and Thomas Morstead comes on to punt. So the defense for the Jaguars needed a big stop, and they got it. Washington gets some space, gets to the sideline. Going to get brought down by Kyle Juszczyk at the 22-yard line. Trevor Lawrence gets another chance to cut into this 49ers lead. Etienne looking for some space. Going to run into Fred Warner for a gain of 2. The run game for Jacksonville has not been able to really get going against this 49ers defense. Struggles against Houston, now struggles against San Francisco. Play action fake. Lawrence, he finds Strange. Strange beats Gifford, and he's down to the 49-yard line. So that's a big play right there, and the 49ers use one of their first timeouts of the half. Not exactly sure why, but Kyle Shanahan didn't like something that was going on. But how about that? Taking advantage of the 49ers Sam linebacker Luke Gifford. And Jacksonville stays with their 2 tight end look. Now this time Etienne finds space, and he's got a gain of 4 tackled by Bryce Huff. The Jaguars looks like they figured something out against this 49ers defense. Play action fake. Trevor Lawrence has got an open receiver. It's Brenton Strange again. They've definitely got something they like against the 49ers personnel. They found Brenton Strange twice for explosive plays and got Travis Etienne a nice carry. Etienne up the middle, but this time, nothing doing as D. Winters brings him to the ground for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Winters becoming one of the best linebackers in football. The speed and instincts are just so good, and that's going to bring up the end of the third quarter. Jacksonville threatening right now near the red zone, and the 49ers have just been able to be a little bit more consistent with their offense and getting off the field a little bit better on defense right now. But Jacksonville can make this game and momentum change in a hurry if they can get a touchdown on this drive. Trevor Lawrence looks. Lots of time in the pocket. He throws. He's got an open receiver. Ball falls incomplete. That's just a drop. Trevor Lawrence put it right there for him, and he's unable to make the catch. But now it's a tough 3rd and 12 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This 4-down territory. It could be. Lawrence checks it down underneath. Brian Thomas is going to be tackled by D. Winters. Gets it near the sticks. 4th and 4. Decision time for Liam Cohn, and it looks like he's going to send out Little for a field goal and try to cut it, make this lead 11. The kick is up, and it's good for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Stall out in the red zone. 49ers defense holds again, and Jacksonville down 11 are going to kick it back to the 49ers. Their defense has played well, though. Isaac Guerrero on the return. Guerrero, probably with his best return of the season, gets out to the 28-yard line, and that's why it was Sky Moore, not Isaac Guerrero. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers. Purdy looking. Checks it down to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to get knocked out of bounds by Devin Lloyd for a loss of 1. Purdy couldn't find anything downfield. Gets it out to McCaffrey, but Devin Lloyd all over it. 49ers staying 11 personnel. Purdy looking down the field, climbs the pocket a little bit. And he's got Ricky Pearsall across the formation, and Pearsall's down to the 48-yard line. Pearsall able to find space over the middle of the field. And now the 49ers are across midfield. The Jacksonville Jaguars desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense. Fake to Pearsall. Tries to go up the middle. Nothing doing. Josh Hines Allen steps up and makes the first initial contact. No gain on the play for Christian McCaffrey. 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. Purdy getting pressure right up the middle. Throws a quick screen out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey finds some space. Olukin makes the tackle. Gain of 5. 3rd down conversion here would be huge for the 49ers. Jacksonville needing to get the ball back to their offense. Purdy in the shotgun. Farrell goes in motion. Purdy getting pressure up the middle. Backs up. Now he throws it deep down the sideline. A wobbly pass. And the ball is caught. What a play along the sideline for the 49ers. And, I mean, that ball was nothing more than an absolute prayer, and the 49ers come down with it. And now they're in the red zone. McCaffrey up the middle. He finds some space. He's got a gain of 7. McCaffrey effective on the ground in this one. And the 49ers are in field goal range. The Jacksonville Jaguars desperately need to hold them to 3. Purdy under center. Takes it to McCaffrey. He throws it out. It is Bourne in the flat. Travis Hunter got eyes in the backfield, and Kendrick Bourne finds space, and he's dancing in the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the game. You could see they were really worried about McCaffrey in the red zone. When you're effective on the ground, it opens things up in the passing game, and Kendrick Bourne with as easy as a touchdown as you can get. And the San Francisco 49ers extend their lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars to 3 scores. This kick by Eddie Pinheiro makes it a 24-6 game and an 18-point lead for the 49ers. Jacksonville desperately just needs to get their offense going. Build some momentum for next week. Barring something miraculous happening, it looks like they're going to fall to the 49ers and fall to 2-2 on the season. But Washington gets the ball to the 23-yard line. Trevor Lawrence got to get something going here. Offense has been a little bit stagnant. Mikael Williams getting pressure up the middle, but he's able to get the ball. Travis Etienne able to spin once, but the second spin doesn't get him any further. A gain of 5. Lawrence looking, pressure coming up the middle. He fires. Ball incomplete, intended for Brian Thomas. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. 49ers simulating pressure. Both D. Winters and Fred Warner, they back out. Lawrence fires, and he's got up the seam. He's got De'Ami Brown for an explosive play. And Siegel makes the tackle, but De'Ami Brown's got the ball down to the 33-yard line, and Jacksonville hurries up. Trevor Lawrence fires to the sideline. You had 2 receivers together there. Upton Stout all over De'Ami Brown. And the ball falls incomplete. I don't know what Lawrence thought he saw there. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Bunch formation down to the bottom. Quick throw over the middle into traffic. Ball's incomplete. Trevor Lawrence right now looks a little out of sorts. Made the great throw to De'Ami Brown to get him down there. The last 2 throws haven't looked as good. They're looking for a touchdown on this drive. It's 4-down territory for Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence got a clean pocket. Now starting to get some pressure. Rolls out. He throws to the left, and he throws it over Brenton Strange's head. So 3 consecutive incompletions. And let's see. He started to send the kicker out. He pulled him back. So 4th and 10. This is tough for Trevor Lawrence. 4-man pressure. And Bryce Huff gets through, and he's home. And the San Francisco 49ers get another sack. Bryce Huff able to win and get to Trevor Lawrence. And you can see it's just consistency working against Walker Little, and he's able to get home for the sack. We've seen Bryce Huff do this a couple of times this season, and he does it again. And now the 49ers go into their 4-minute offense, looking to milk the clock. Purdy in the shotgun, 2 running backs to either side. A play action fake. Interesting. Brock Purdy throwing. He's going to complete it out to Kyle Juszczyk. He makes somebody miss. He's got extra yardage down to the 41-yard line. So Kyle Shanahan not being conservative and running the ball, but elects to throw the ball to Kyle Juszczyk. Now they're across midfield. They've got 22 personnel, I formation. Toss play to Brian Robinson, and Robinson gets stuck. Oluwakin makes the play, no gain. So 2-minute warning here in Santa Clara with the San Francisco 49ers leading the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-6. Purdy under center, McCaffrey behind him. Motion, fake. They give it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, it's a gain of 1. Oluwakin again with the tackle. But the most important thing for the 49ers is the time is running. They got 3 tight ends on the field. Already letting this clock run down. Jacksonville not electing to use their timeouts. McCaffrey up the middle. He's going to be stopped. Josh Hines Allen makes the play. Eric Armstead holding ground. See what the 49ers do here on 4th down. We're going to bring on Thomas Morstead and the punt unit. Jacksonville, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Morstead's punt's going to go through the end zone. They do have 3 timeouts in 37 seconds, but how aggressive do you want to be? You know this game is out of hand, that you are going to fall to 2-2. You probably just want to find some rhythm on offense. And Trevor Lawrence is going to give it to Etienne. And Etienne's going to find a little bit of space. Tackled by Renardo Green after a gain of 5. And they're letting this thing run. Probably the last play of the game right here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence looks, he fires up the seam, he makes the catch. And they elect to use a timeout. So how about this from Liam Cohn? Looked like he was going to let time run out, but now that they have the explosive down the field, they use one of their remaining timeouts. Lawrence in the shotgun. Got time in the pocket, climbs the pocket. Now it's starting to collapse. Now he throws it deep down the field, and the ball is knocked away by Renardo Green. But there's 1 second on the clock, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are lining up again. Gonna go deep to the same sideline, and the ball, it falls incomplete, nearly intercepted by Marquis Siegel, and the San Francisco 49ers improve to 4-0 behind a great defensive performance where the defensive line was able to get to Trevor Lawrence, but Trevor Lawrence threw some incompletions that really he had throws there. 49ers getting it done in all kinds of different ways. Welcome back, Brock Purdy. Welcome back, DeMarcus Robinson with his first touchdown. And how about Kendrick Bourne making 2 big touchdown plays, including this one over Jordan Lewis. Really the difference in the game. The 49ers just able to execute when they had to. And next week, they'll be taking on the Los Angeles Rams in Thursday Night Football. So expect the Madden Sim to come out early. Be on the lookout for it next week. This episode of the Madden Simulation is brought to you by FanDuel. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, stay safe. Remember, the right way is always the 49ers way.